Hello, Angie. Welcome to the proposal that I'm going to be giving here today. It's the first time homebuyer program proposal. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, Noel.
Great. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this proposal is specifically for first time homebuyers making dreams come true one family at a time. I'd like to recognize here that I do realize where our company stands today in supporting the community. We are recognized leaders in giving time and resources to causes in the community. Our office is highly involved in cultural projects which celebrate diversity and increase inclusion, like no other real estate office I've ever been involved with. We are extremely involved in the community. The leaders of being leaders of involvement in the thriving arts of downtown St. Pete, and we're skilled and experienced in collaborating and creating solutions that empower and achieve more in the art community. So when you think of our real estate office, it's not only real estate that we're involved in, but we're also involved with the city of St. Pete and the community downtown art projects. So what more can we do for the community? I'd like to create a concierge first-time home buyer division within our company, and we can build a team to focus on helping first-time home buyers navigate the home buying experience. We'd be a one-stop shop for first-time home buyers to educate them about the many programs that are available to them throughout the city of St. Pete, city of Largo, Pinellas County. There's several different programs out there, and we would be the one-stop shop for them to educate them on all the different programs to help them make a better choice on what's good for them. We would continue to nourish those relationships after closing and be a source of home ownership information for our clients. So the situation, tasks, action, and results, this basically breaks down exactly what we would do. The situation is that there's not a one-stop shop concierge service for first-time home buyers in Pinellas County. So we would create a program for the buyers that doesn't exist. The task would be to create a division within our luxury real estate company to cater specifically to the first-time home buyer needs. The action would be to connect the buyers with all the first-time home buyer programs out there and all the things related to home ownership. And the results, to have a better connection with this segment of the community, which is different from the art community. So this is a different segment, and it's also different from the luxury community that we're already connected with. And this would also help grow and expand our office. So Hometown Heroes is a prime example of a program that buyers may not be familiar with or understand how it works. This program is available for all first-time home buyers that are first responders in this entire state of Florida. So what's different from this program is a couple key things. One is it's not specific to a certain area. Other programs you have to buy within a certain zip code, a city, or within a specific county, or even a mapped out area within a certain city. This is for the entire state of Florida. And you might wonder what are considered first responders. I would have never thought that a librarian would be a first responder, but the list goes on and on who is eligible for this program. And one of the really nice things about it is the borrower can make more money in this program than other down payment assistance programs that are normally out there. For example, you see here the child care employee. They do not make nearly as much, I'm sure, as the nurse or the dental hygienist. The law enforcement police officers versus the law enforcement personnel. So these people still qualify for the program, even though they make a lot more money than some of the other first responders. The benefits are is it offers 5% down or $25,000 in down payment assistance. They receive lower than market rates on FHA and VA. There's reduced upfront fees, no origination points or discount points. Not only do they receive down payment assistance, but also closing cost assistance. So it's a really great program that a lot of people are not familiar with. So once we've actually closed, we'll continue to be that source of information for our clients. If a buyer were to purchase in the city of St. Pete, or even Largo has rebate programs, and the others as well as Clearwater. For city of St. Pete, they offer rebates if you purchase, if you get a rain barrel installed. They have sprinkler system evaluation recommendations, water conservation tips, and water conservation kits for indoors. If you were to replace high efficiency items in your home, such as a toilet or a shallow well, you can also receive rebates on that. There are also rebates available through Energy Star if you were to replace or add solar panels or replace your windows. You can even get tax incentives for this. And rebates are available for many different things, not just the ones listed here, but there's a whole list. Pinellas County as a whole, Pinellas County Utilities offers a rebate program for if you were to replace your sewer line. So once we close, again, we continue to be that source of information for our clients. We add them to our database, and we send them out monthly flyers where they receive information such as this one here. We all know that the tiny home community has really taken off, and this flyer here is just an example of what we send out, letting them know if they were to add a dwelling to their property, what they would need to do. And we can continue to provide information for them through the city, wherever they're building, to guide them in that direction if they choose to do so. We also add our clients to a database where they receive emails from us. And we don't just send out information and never talk to our clients again. We call them, we stay in touch with them. And the homestead exemption is one example of what we do. We call our clients before the March 1st deadline and let them know that the exemption is coming up, that the deadline is coming up. And if they don't file, they're going to end up paying a higher mortgage price than they normally would if they filed for homestead exemption. So we stay in touch with our clients. So you might be asking, okay, how do we implement this program? Okay, so what we would do is we would create a team of new agents. We would bring new agents onto this to give them experience in selling real estate and training them in the multi-faceted parts of how it works to be involved in real estate from beginning to end. And I thought that if we add a lead agent, a veteran agent, such as yourself, Angie, it would be a really good benefit to this program because you have 37 years of real estate experience. So we can talk about that later, but I was thinking you would be a great head for this department. So we would start by doing some lead generation to get the leads going in the pipeline by contacting and having the new agents contact everybody they know and start building those clients. We would offer a first-time home buyer class within our office to get the buyers familiar with how our team works and who the agents are and connecting the buyers to the agents. We would help those buyers connect with the loan officer. Now this is key because, like I said before, there are so many programs out there. We want the buyer to connect with the right mortgage broker who does the right program for them. We don't want to just connect a buyer with a loan officer just because they can do their loan. There are some mortgage brokers that do not do CDC loans or City of St. Pete loans or Sold on Largo loans. So there's some loan officers that are not familiar with these programs and do not work these programs. So we want to be that source of information for these buyers to connect them with the right loan officer. So after closing, we'll maintain and continue to develop our relationships. And of course, we will ask for repeat and referral business. Okay. So you might be asking, what are the benefits? What are the risks? We know the benefits, and there are absolutely no risks involved. The benefits are we'll be continuing to nurture our relationships and to develop repeat clients for life. This photo here is of a family that I've sold 3 homes to. And they started off as first-time home buyers, and then they bought several other properties. They referred business to me. So one thing that we always have to remember is that everybody was a first-time home buyer at one time. So even those luxury high-end properties that our office is selling, their first home may not have been a luxury home, but eventually those clients were nurtured and they were developed and they eventually bought a luxury home. Another thing to remember with the benefits of that is these clients that I'm referring to as far as the luxury clients is they have children, they have grandchildren, they have friends, they have family that they can refer to us. So we want to be these buyers' realtor for life, and this is what I'm proposing for our office. I think it's a win-win for the office. And here I just have my references, which show where I got my information from. So Angie, do you have any questions for me?
Just a couple, Noelle. Is there a cost to this program?
There's absolutely no cost to the program for the buyers, or even if we had a seller, there's no cost except for the seller would just pay their regular commission. But as far as buyers go, the sellers pay commission on any sale. So buyers do not pay anything. And we provide our service as concierge service. So it's to handhold them through the process of buying from start to finish, contract to close, and even after closing, we continue to be that support system for them. So there's absolutely no fee for the buyer.
Well, that's good. What about the office itself? Do you think it'll take away from the luxury brands that we already have?
I don't think it'll take away from the luxury brand at all. I think it's another way of connecting with the community. We're already in connection with the community, but this is another segment of the community that we can connect with. And like I said earlier, these luxury clients, they didn't always start off as a luxury client. They may have bought their first home in a modest community and built their way up. And we can take those clients and build up with them as well. They have friends, they have family, they have children, grandchildren. Like I said, we can be there for them through all their real estate needs.
Great. Sounds good to me.
Good. Do you have any other questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to follow up with you after this meeting and email you over the key points of the meeting. I'll also follow up with Tracy and send her over this information as well to see if she has any questions. And then, like I said earlier, I think you would be a great candidate to head this. You and I can work together as a team on this and head this within our office. And we can talk a little bit more about it at another time. Okay?
Okay. Thanks for wanting me to be a part of it.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.